Bigger Ford Entertainment.
What's up, people? How you doing today? Thanks for checking out the channel. Today's video is going to be on a topic that we've all been watching for the past 10 days or so, however long it is. It's not going to be a part of the On the Clock series. It's just going to be personal thoughts about what's going on in the world today. And I have to say that this George Floyd situation is really fucking annoying. Like, what's going on in the world? Like, we're sitting there and we're watching this cop kill one of us again. They've killed so many of us, it's just ridiculous now. Places are burning, people are upset, and I 100% I agree with everything that's going on. You know, the riots and the looting, maybe not so much, I don't agree with. But if you're going to tell me you're going to hit some corporations, you're going to hit Foot Locker, you're going to hit Target, stuff like that, I understand. It's a part of a corporation. And it's these corporations that have been holding us down for years. How many times have you walked into a store and been followed because of your color of your skin, while the white person right next to you is robbing the store blind? You know what I mean? So there's things in this world that needs to change, and a lot of people are seeing that right now. And I have to say, I'm happy to see that a lot of white people have been standing with us. They've been on the front lines with us, man. I mean, I've watched some videos of a bunch of women forming a line, a barrier in front of black protesters. I've seen cops, white cops, sit down and kneel with us, you know. So a lot of the people are seeing what's going on and are understanding that it has to stop. And me as a black man, I live here in Canada, so it's not the same. Like, I can't even pretend to understand that what's going on in the States up here. Do we have racism up here? Absolutely. Do we have racist cops up here? Absolutely. But am I worried about the cops killing us? That's the thing. Not really. I mean, they'll manhandle us, they'll treat us like dogs, they'll be aggressive, you know, they'll beat us up, they'll do whatever, but at the same time, it's very rare that they're killing us. I mean, in my life, it's maybe 3 cases that I can remember in Canada, but that's not the point. The point is, I'm a black man, and I do understand, and I feel it every time they kill one of us. This guy was lying there on the floor, begging for his mom, like he's just begging for her. Please, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And this fucking cop with the smirk on his face was like, I don't give a shit. Then you got 2 other cops holding down his legs, and one standing by to make sure nobody intervened? To make sure nobody tried to help him? Like, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? This fucking cop had his knee on George Floyd's neck for over 8 minutes. I've heard 10, I've heard 7, so I don't know exactly how long it is. But you just try holding your breath for 2 fucking minutes. See if you can do it. Not too many people can. But you have a cop with his knee on this guy's neck for 8 fucking minutes. 2 of those minutes he was dead already. That fucking cop was looking at the camera with a smirk on his face. And that smirk was like, fuck you, George Floyd. Fuck you, black people. Fuck you, niggers. Because that's how they see us. As fucking niggers. I'm sorry for the language, but that's what it is. And listen, I'm not here condemning cops. You know, I will never do that. I know there are some good cops out there. I stream with one every fucking Sunday. Mr. Comic Chat, aka Danny Graham. He's a fucking great guy. And I know he's a good cop. So I'm not disrespecting all cops. I would never do that. Because I would hate to see him get hurt. I'm just talking about the ones that don't give a shit about us. The ones that are supposed to protect and to serve, but instead they kill us. Eric Gardner, Sandra Bland, just to name a few. They don't give a shit. Fuck you. And you know why they don't give a shit? Because they get off. They have to stop getting off. Once they stop getting off, once they start going to jail, once they start spending their lives in jail for doing some shit like this, you'll see how fucking quick that shit stops. You're not born racist. Racism is taught. So as quick as it can be taught is as quick as it can be untaught. Think about that. It's enough. Like, I've had enough of it. Like, we've all had enough of it. I see that white people had enough of it. Black people had enough of it. Asian people had enough of it. All around the world, they are protesting this. You know, I have a good friend, Rob Storm, who has a YouTube channel. And he came out. He was one of the first YouTubers that I seen make a comment on this. And I have nothing but respect for him for that. Because he said it many times. He's not doing it for thanks. He's not doing it for anything like that. He's doing it because it was something that he felt too close to his heart about. You know, we stream with him all the time. I'm black, he's white. But yet we can sit there and we can discuss movies, we can discuss comic books, and we can have a good time. You know, we're not going to do this. We're not going to get past this if we don't have the help of white people. It's just not going to happen. We can scream, we can protest, we can march, we can do whatever we want to. We're not going to have any success unless we have white people, not just some, but all of you, standing beside us, telling the world that what you see is wrong, that you understand the plight that we are going through. The black man is the most hated, other than natives. Natives are hated too. They practically killed them off. But other than the natives, the black man, black woman, black child is the most hated in America. Why is that? You brought us here. You were the ones that fucking brought us here to work for you, to slave for you. And now you want to hate us? Why? Why do you hate us? Do I not bleed like you? Do I not get sick like you? Do I not die like you? I even have a fucking disease that you guys don't even get. That's right, sickle cell. Sickle cell is a disease that only people of color get. But yet, you hate us, despise us, you know? Things need to change. You know, they arrested these cops and they did it in a fashion that was quicker than anything that has happened before. And I'm okay with that. But that's not all. They need to go to fucking jail. They need to go to jail and they need to stay their asses in jail. Are you going to put them in jail for 2 years and let them out? Let them go into another place, another area and be a cop in that district? No, they have to go to jail. If they do not go to jail, if they get off, America is going to burn. The world will probably burn. But they got to do something, man. They really got to do something. Because I have a 21-year-old son, you know. And again, I live in Canada, so it's not the same. But the chances that it can happen, it can happen. It can happen. And even if it doesn't, do I really want to see a video of them pulling my son out of a car and beating the shit out of him? I don't want to see that. But that's the kind of things that we get. They don't even let the cops have. Cops, I shouldn't say don't even let because they're talking about it now, but the cops here don't even have body cams. They don't have body cams. They're talking about it now. They talked about it a few years ago, and the cops turned it down and said, nope, we're not wearing body cams. And it's only now that they're bringing it up again. They don't have body cams. So unless someone is there videotaping it, they could possibly get away with murder here. They could. Hasn't happened yet. At least not on the level it does in the States. But it's a possibility. So, I don't know, man. Like I said, we need to stand together. You know, we need to realize that it's these corporations, the government, and these fucking court systems that are letting these people off. You know, the guy that killed Trayvon Martin, I don't even want to say their names. I will not say their names. You know who they are, but I will not say their names. He got off. This cop here, will he get off? Who knows? We don't know yet. But I'm hoping and praying he doesn't. You know? And I'll always bring up one part of a movie that I really loved, you know? A Time to Kill. You know, and Matthew McConaughey's speech at the end. So I'm going to do a little twist on it. And I want y'all to close your eyes. White people, close your eyes. Now imagine, alright, you have a guy, he gets pulled out of his car, he's not resisting arrest. They handcuffed him. They take him, put him over to the side of a building, sit him down. Still, no resistance. They come back, they pick him up. They take him to the car. No resistance whatsoever. He falls down. Now, we don't know why he fell down. I don't know if he was pushed or if he just tripped or if he was just like, I don't want to get in that car, but he fell down. So as he falls down, while he's on the ground, you have a cop with his knee on the back of this man's neck. This man is begging for his mother. He's begging for his child. He's begging for his life. He's begging to breathe. While this cop basically strangles the shit out of him, while two others hold his legs and one stands by watching. Now picture that dude is white.